Alright guys, it's time for some cold starts. We're starting everything up that runs. I got permission from my grandma and my grandpa, and they're okay with it. So I'm going to go start the Kubota first because my grandpa wants me to move it by the barn. But it's actually around back, and this is pretty much all I'm supposed to get up to today. But yeah, now we can do cold starts at my grandma and grandpa's house. I've been wanting to do one of these for a long time actually. But there's the Kubota. I'm going to definitely heat the glow plugs for 20 seconds since it sits outside and hasn't ran for a while. So all right, 2015 Kubota BX25D. A little bit of ice on the seat. It broke off. That's what the gauges do their thing. There it is. 706.6 hours. Sweet. Definitely gonna let it warm up for a while. Everything else I'll start first, of course. I'm not gonna put the throttle up at all. Running great. Alright, let's do the Husqvarna. That thing hasn't ran for quite a while. So 2007 Husqvarna YTH 2454. I'm gonna keep the throttle all the way down. This thing never usually like to start at this temp without jump starting it because the valves are adjusted too high. 864 hours. Let's give it a little throttle. Ah, she won't run. She's not gonna start. Yeah, I had a feeling. Now, we'll get her started eventually. I don't have my booster pack, but all right, let's skip it for now. So I gotta see my grandpa's 2007 Chevy Silverado. I got the spare key for it right here. I gotta get the key for the navigator. Okay. I think that starter in the Husqvarna needs change or just taken apart and clean. This thing's up to 94,392 miles.
Yep.
Sweet. This thing runs great. Fires right up every time. And check engine light. All right. Let me do the Traverse on the 500 and then we'll get back to the navigator since I got the keys for the Traverse and the 500 keys are already in it. So, all right. All right. Let's do the 2016 Chevy Traverse next. Like I said, I don't have the key for that at the moment. It's in there in the house. Should have just left them inside of it. thing is going to need a clean again, but it's going to be pretty cold coming up, so I probably won't be doing it anytime soon. 80,604 miles. As possible, drive with care. Thank you. Sweet. Thing starts up good. I think the battery might be getting a little bit on the weak side, but it still starts right up alright. Alright. Okay, I'm going to put them all the way high. Just because. This thing's got a pretty powerful fan. Oh, I smelled smoke, so I bet it was smoking a little bit. This thing always does when it's cold, but nice. Alright, let's do my mom's car. And then get the keys for the Navigator, and then I'll see if I can go jump start the Husqvarna. I think my grandpa's got jumper cables in his truck, so I don't think this thing's been started this cold. I don't know if my mom started this cold or not, but 26, this says. Oh, yep, oil life is 1%. I knew that was coming. Alright, here we go. Not too bad. This battery still works pretty decent. This is actually the one out of that 2011 HHR, and it wasn't very good, but I brought it back to life. 187,355. He didn't do too bad. He was definitely a little hard, but you know what? Not bad. I'll leave the heated seats off. Definitely gonna let everything run for a while. Alright, go get the keys for the Navigator. Yeah, I have a feeling if the first real single digit day my mom has to go, I don't know how this thing's going to do. But it started up alright. It didn't do too bad. Now, let me go get the keys for the Navigator. There we go. We got, let's see, 4 out of 6 so far. So here we go. Alright, here we are. 216,041 miles. I'm gonna clear all that first. Let's go for it. Oh yeah, fired right up. It says 26 in here as well. Don't need that. Alright, well, I want to go get the Husqvarna, or not the Husqvarna, the Kubota, and come move it down here and still let it run, but I'll film moving it. Gotta love it. This thing's gonna be mine pretty soon. I'll be paying my dad the $200, and then it'll be fully mine. Because I don't know if you guys remember, I paid $3 and my dad paid $2 for it 3 years ago. But he bought an 08 Navigator. You guys seen that? I told him I'm not gonna buy this one until you get the 08 running good. So yeah, all right, let's go move the Kubota. Still running great. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be at 2 bars yet. need to really shut this thing off right now. I just hope I can get that one running, then we'll be all complete success with everything. It's got plenty of fuel in it, I know, so I'm not worried about it. I'll probably bring the Navigator back here and jump the Husqvarna. But I'm going to let it run for a while. I love this tractor. I drove this thing a lot before. Oh, I would always ask my grandpa to drive it. He'd say, yeah, go ahead. I think I'll park it. I'm going to park it right here. Best place for it. Keep the idle up a little bit. Alright. I thought I seen jumper cables in here. I thought they could be underneath the seat. Which... oh, yeah, I see them now. Okay. Okay, they're on this side. This thing's warming up nicely. It's got good heat. Actually, I think might have 2 pairs in here. No, we don't. Alright, well. Come on. I'll just leave the seat up. You know what? I might just take the 500 back there. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just take the 500 back there. Alright. Oh, you know what? Yeah, my mom's got jumper cables back there, but you need 2 hands to open it, and I don't want to shut the car off, so I'll just use those. Set it to my seat setting. Even though I'm not going anywhere, but I actually drove the Navigator back here before when I was working on getting the Husqvarna running again, because at the time that's when it wouldn't run by itself. So I remember driving the Navigator back here. I just need to make sure not to hit this transmission. Alright. That should be good. Let's pop the hood. Turn this down. I'm not gonna turn it off, I'll just turn it down. Okay, I already popped it. Alright. Bring you guys out with me. I'm probably gonna have to pull up a little bit more. There it is. And this battery could actually be dead because it hasn't ran in a while. And we've had cold mornings. Or I should say cold days. That probably won't be enough, but we'll see. Hopefully that'll do it, but I got the cables hooked up. Man, I haven't jump started this thing in a while. I used to make videos of cold starting this all the time. I haven't had to jump start this thing in forever. But I think everything's got a connection, so I'm gonna let this charge a little bit and give this thing a little acceleration. And I'll go back with you guys. We'll just hold it here for a while. Alright, this should be good enough. Let's go try to fire it up. I hope it'll run, and then we'll be able to get a success for everything. It's showing low, but again, it's got flat tires and it ain't in a flat surface, so it'll be good when I wipe it off, though. I already know it. Alright, let's give her a go now. Come on, Betsy. You're getting there. Oh, yeah. I knew she'd start. Good deal. She's not running too good, but it hasn't ran in a long time. Yeah, good thing I gave her throttle. She likes throttle when it's cold, but you run pretty good now. Well, not really. She'll start smoothing out. You can hear the engine bogged down now. It's cranking out. It's drawing a lot of amps from that starter. We got it all. We got everything running. Yeah, I wish I would have had a booster pack, but you know what? It's just fun anyways. The car's a lot smaller, that's why I decided to use it. So, well, I should say shorter, not as tall as the Navigator, but yeah, there. She's running. I'm going to leave those cables on for a while and let it charge. You know, sitting here for the time being. Oh, she's trying to get both cylinders back. Yep, she's running good now. Alright. Alright, cables are off. I'm gonna let this thing warm up for a while. Shit, I might even go drive it to the barn and air the tires up and drive it a little bit. So, yep. Let's go bring the 500 back to its parking spot now that we got that thing fired up. And it's running on both cylinders now. I knew it'd clean up eventually. And I got to put those cables back in my grandpa's truck. I'm going to turn this back up now. Actually, it doesn't need to be up all the way. Alright, there's a look in my mirrors. Alright, I think we got her. Alright, yep, we got it. It's a little tight in this corner over here with the barns. Alright. Yeah, we got her now, we're golden. This thing keeps blurring. I'm using the S8, by the way, if you guys noticed a little bit of a difference in video. Alright, there we go. We got a success on that Husqvarna. Move it back a little bit. Alright, guys. Let's go check up on the other vehicles, and I think we can go in the video. Nice long video, but I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Gonna turn all the heats down in them. Yep, warming up good. Put this one on 3. Nice. This thing runs great. This is actually a really nice vehicle. I'm not a big fan of Chevy Traverses, but I kind of like them. I shouldn't say that because I actually do kind of like them. They actually do ride good, but the 3.6s just weren't very good engines. So, but I think the newer ones were probably a lot better. than the 09s. But yeah, this is a pretty nice riding vehicle. It's got nice steering. I drove it a few times, but it's got good steering, and it doesn't have super sensitive brakes like some of the other vehicles I've drove. But this also says 26. All right, let's go check out the Navigator and then the Silverado and then the Kubota, and then it's time to end the video. This thing's got really good heat. It says 27. They got 1 degree warmer according to this. According to everything else, no, not so much. Sweet. I might just leave this one running. I'm not sure. I'm excited to buy this thing and actually call it mine. Mine. Yeah, in about 1,000 miles, it'll be due for its next oil change. This thing got driven a whole bunch. But with the 08 Navigator, that one will probably be the new trip vehicle. And on occasions, we'll probably take this one. But it'll just be nice to be able to call it mine. So, gotta love it. Oh yeah, this is an oxygen sensor for my stepmom's 2019 Ford Escape. It's had the check engine light on, you guys seen in videos, but for that reason, they won't remote start with the check engine light. That's just how these piece of shit new vehicles are. Just the way I hate them, you know. Oh well, her car's a nice car though. It ain't bad, but I'm just an older vehicle kind of guy. And of course, this one's pretty much going to be operating temp because I started this thing after the Kubota. So, gotta love it. And this thing gets oil changes every 3,000 miles. Same with the Traverse. This actually has conventional oil in it. But this is a sweet truck. It runs great. Yeah, it's got a bunch of lights on, but it's not a big deal. The engine light's always been on for a while. For a O2 sensor, I think. That's what it is. Yeah, my grandpa doesn't drive this thing that much. So I can already guarantee you that thing's probably going to pass the miles on this. So nice. Alright, check on the other two, then it's time to end the video. I'm going to leave the auto up on this one still. Keep it warmed up and the battery up. 707 hours now. This thing's got really good steering. You can probably do it with your pinky. Yep. This is a good tractor. Grandpa bought this brand new. It's been good to him. Alright. Let's go check on the Husqvarna. Running good now, that's a good thing. 864.8. This thing's nasty and dirty. Hey, at least next year I can at least mow with it now. So that's what I'm wanting to do next year, is mow with it. It's got that nice brand new belt on it. Kind of shitty blades, but they still work decent. Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna go close the gate, but I hope you guys enjoyed those 6 startups. I know it's a pretty long video, but well, we'll just see what you guys think of it. If you guys like it, then I'll do it when we get even colder weather. I just have to ask first, but yeah, so I mean, yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a while. It just would have been, because I always do my dad's, start up at some of my dad's in the shop, and I finally got to do some here. Won't be doing it all the time, but I just got to see how this video is going to do. So, and of course, stuff was theirs, and the Navigator is what I drove, of course, and my mom's car. But it's still here at my grandma and grandpa's house. So, I'm going to end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. So, I will see you guys the next video. I'll actually be posting this one right after I end it. So, take it easy, guys.